I am Mitchell Cronenberg. I'm the President Emeritus of the Jolla Institute for Immunology. I'm a professor here with an active laboratory. I think it's very important that young people from underrepresented communities know about the opportunities in biomedical research, that there are actual discovery opportunities, of course, but career opportunities, that there are jobs there, that if you're interested in a health field, there are things you can do besides being a nurse, a health technician, or a doctor, that there are actual research careers that they can pursue.
My name is Camila Ponte. I attend the Preschool CSD and I'm currently a senior. I interned in the Shrestha lab, and then the research area we focused on was developing vaccines for infectious diseases. My favorite and most memorable part was probably going to Illumina. I now know that I really like DNA sequencing, and we did DNA extractions there, and I was like, this is so cool. One thing I learned this summer was probably ELISA. It stands for enzyme-linked immunosorbic assay, but you use it to develop vaccines. That really helped me in AP biology because we do a lot of ELISAs, and if I wasn't for this internship, I probably would not have known what it would necessarily be. And then we also did PCRs, and then you're just basically there all day extracting cells. It sounds kind of exhausting, but it's actually really interesting because you literally see everything you're picking up, and then there's a lot of steps to it, so I found it really cool. Yes, being in a lab can seem very intimidating, but I had a mentor and they led me through the whole process. So you're gonna have someone, you're not gonna be alone. And I would just say to do it. You get some lab experience. If you may not like it, hey, it's not for everyone, and it's just over the summer, one-time thing. And if you like it, hey, you never know, you could be there for the rest of your life. I want to first give a really big thank you because this wouldn't be possible without you guys. And thank you for basically having kids like me, giving them a chance in a place where they wouldn't necessarily be seen, and putting this on. I know how much work it goes on behind the scenes, so thank you.
I'm Susie Aleron. I'm the director of Next Gen Sequencing at LJI. This past summer, I was the coordinator for all the core workshops, and some of them did talks, so some of us did hands-on workshops, and some of us just did presentations, so I coordinated all those, and lunches with faculty members, so we try to recruit faculty, and even, I think this year we got someone from the legal department, just so kids can have some visibility to different careers that are available within science, and not necessarily at the bench and doing wet lab work and things like that. So I also had worked the year before writing the playbook for mentors and mentees, and basically defining what are our expectations of each other, how to best be a good mentor and a resource for a high school kid or a college kid who's coming in here. It takes patience. It takes the knowledge that they're not here really to give you something, but you are there to guide them and provide them with skills, provide them with networking, and hopefully be a resource for them across their career. Just somebody to see the talent that a lot of these kids have that maybe haven't been leveraged yet, and just kind of tap into that, give them some confidence and some courage, because I think bravery is really important in science, and willingness to fail, and just be the jumping off point for these kids to understand how research works, and it's not always successful, but how to be resilient. Those I think are the most important parts of being a mentor. And it's our job to try and open it up and give more opportunities. I wish we could give all the opportunities and just have all the kids who don't even know that they want to do science, but just give them some exposure. So we have ideas to build on these even more, to make sure that any kid who would like to do this has the ability to do it. They don't all have parents who can just drop them off. They don't all live close to public transportation. There are things that we have to do. We need to feed them. We need to make sure that they're going to get here and be able to eat. Not every kid has food security, and that shouldn't be a barrier to coming into work and being embarrassed that you can't have lunch or something like that. So we make sure we give them stipends for food, for transportation, and then just money buying supplies, because there are going to be extra experiments. There are going to be training exercises that need to be done. So it takes funding, and our lab has personally invested in one of the students last year. It's just really, really important to us. So we try really hard to get the funding, and we're just so deeply grateful for the people that have been able to fund some of these students in the past. And we just really look forward to the partnerships that we can create with more donors, because they're really, really investing in the future, like clearly and like tangibly.
My name is Ken McGidd. Really advanced research is going on here, and we really are interested in two programs. One is neurodegenerative diseases, and also a new internship program. For the internship program, what we're hoping to achieve is to make an impact in individual lives, and also a kind of ripple effect where they affect their younger siblings and friends, where it just enlarges their view of themselves and in their lives, and gives them an opportunity to see what they can do in the future. This is fully paid internships, which are extremely difficult for high school students to get. And also, it's difficult to get internships in places like laboratories for high school students because of the fact that they're minors, the fact that there's liability. There's many companies that just don't want to put themselves out there, but Jolla Institute's been really forward-looking and reaching out to the community.
My name is Barbara McGidd. I think it takes a lot for a high schooler to get up in the morning, put on a white coat, come here all day long, and do this kind of work. They're just as smart as the next person, but they haven't had the chance to shine. Because I always tell kids that you never know what you're going to do, and you might meet this one person that changes your life. They might have not had that plan, but they go here and they see other things they can do, and they might have talked to one person that changed their life, and then they're going to change lives.
We didn't want students not to apply because they thought they had to work that summer, particularly for lower income students. Many of them work during the summers. I did that when I was younger, and I would not have been able to have taken an internship and not made money during the summer. So we wanted to make sure that that wasn't a conflict for them, and that they could actually do the program and get paid at the same time. A single school, the Proy School, there was a number of reasons for that. Almost all of the students there are low-income students, and it's convenient. It's located in La Jolla. But we're trying to expand this to a second school, and to do that we're going to have to talk with senior administrators at the San Diego Unified School District, and we're hoping to add a city school for this next summer, so we can have some additional internships for those students. Well, if you're going to do the fully support one student, it's about $7,500, which is not a ton of money to make a change in somebody's life. But if you can contribute $1,000 or $2,000, that works too, and we can get 3 or 4 contributors, and together you can support a student.